and persuade or force Zelensky by threatening to withhold arms and supplying money, forcing, in a way, Zelensky to surrender, to accept that large part of the Ukrainian territory will be Russian in the future, that the governance of Ukraine will be dominated by Russia, like Putin demanded that practically all the parties in the Ukrainian parliament should be dissolved.
Yes, so Dr. Stancil,
so I think,
right.
That is something I think that both sides have to come to terms with. So yesterday was a change in the substance of the discussion.
Yes, so Dr. Stancil, quick word. If you were to sum this up, do you think there is little scope for the Ukrainian president to negotiate now, and that he will have to surrender to the terms and conditions in order to secure guarantees from the US?
He will certainly have to surrender some of the lands that the Russians conquered. At the same time, he will, I think, be able to retain the majority of Ukraine. And most importantly, I think, and this is that everything depends on, he will secure security guarantees of the same level that we have in NATO Article 5, which means an attack on one country of a community is considered an attack on all countries. Understandably, after the experiences Ukraine made with its relationship with Russia, this is essential, this is crucial, and we must observe the next few days and look at this question.
Yes, Dr. Volker Stancil, appreciate you joining us on the broadcast. Of course, remains to be seen whether any statement comes in from the Kremlin side over the next few hours and what course the military offensive essentially takes. Thank you for joining us on WION.
Thank you for having me.
Shifting focus then, Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi held a high-level meet with India's National Security Advisor Ajit Doval in the national capital today. The talks are part of the 24th round of the Special Representatives Dialogue, which is a key mechanism for discussions on the long-standing border issue between the two countries. Reports suggest that the talks are now not limited to the boundary question alone, but also cover broader bilateral issues which include trade, technology, cooperation and resumption of flights as well. In fact, during the meeting, NSA Ajit Doval expressed optimism about the recent improvements in relations and credited the breakthrough to last year's meet between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Xi Jinping in Kazan, which he said set a new trend in bilateral ties. NSA Doval also confirmed that Prime Minister Modi will be visiting China for the SCO summit.
There has been an upward trend. Borders have been quiet. There have been peace and tranquility. Our bilateral engagements have been more substantial. And we are most grateful to our leaders who, in Kazan, in October last, were able to set a new trend. And we have profited a lot since then. The new environment that has been created has helped us in moving ahead in the various areas that we were working on.
In response, Russian Minister Wang Yi also referred to the meeting as a pivotal moment that pointed the direction for relations and provided impetus for resolving the boundary issue.
I am very pleased to meet you again in New Delhi for this round of talks between the special representatives of China and India on the boundary question. The setbacks we experienced in the past few years were not in the interests of the people of our two countries. And then in October last year, President Xi Jinping and Prime Minister Modi had an important meeting in Kazan. That meeting pointed the direction for the development of our bilateral relations and provided impetus for the proper settlement of the boundary question.
According to sources, Indian officials reiterated that there is no change in India's position on Taiwan. New Delhi maintains a relationship with Taiwan that is focused on economic, technological and cultural cooperation. In fact, the ongoing dialogue comes at a time when both sides appear keen to stabilize ties after a period of heightened tensions following clashes in Ladakh 5 years ago. Later today, Wang Yi is also scheduled to meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi. For more on this, Siddhant Sibal, our Assistant Editor for Foreign Affairs, has sent us this report.
India and China earlier today held border talks. These are talks which are led by the Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi and the Indian NSA Ajit Doval. Now, the Indian side pointed out that there is stability at the borders, and we also know that the Chinese side said that healthy relationship should be something that is welcomed and is fundamental to India-China relationship. Now, we know that the Chinese Foreign Minister is on a 3-day India visit, during which, of course, he meets with the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi as well. He has already met the Indian External Affairs Minister, Dr. S. Jaishankar, and the Chinese side has said that it's going to release and remove its restrictions on critical earth and on fertilizers, and this is significant for the Indian economy, for the agriculture sector, for the infrastructure sector as well. But the visit comes just days before the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi travels to China for the SCO summit, and we have seen a reset in the India-China relationship since the Kazan BRICS summit meeting that happened last year, when both the leaders met, and there have been several engagements, including the Indian NSA, the Indian Defence Minister and the Indian External Affairs Minister travelling to China for the SCO meetings. With video journalist Neeraj Patel, Siddhant Sibal for WION in New Delhi.
In more news from India, the city of Mumbai, located on India's west, has been experiencing heavy rainfall, which has resulted in massive waterlogging in several parts of the city. In Mumbai's Shuna Bhatti region, normal life was thrown out of gear as heavy rains caused significant waterlogging. Key routes like Bandra Khar Link Road witnessed disruptions and congestion due to heavy waterlogging in the area. Andheri subway was also affected by the heavy rains, while widespread flooding was also seen in Mumbai's Chembur due to incessant rains. Mumbai's Vasai Virar bore the brunt of heavy rainfall, with visuals from the area that showed waterlogged roads. Meanwhile, the Meethi River in Mumbai is seeing a surge in water levels. Its waters are nearing the danger mark, which has even prompted authorities to issue alerts and take precautionary measures. The BMC, which is the Mumbai civic body, has declared a holiday for all private offices and establishments in Mumbai due to severe weather conditions in the last 24 hours. Only essential and emergency services are exempt from the directive. In fact, the Indian Meteorological Department has even issued a red alert for Mumbai and suburbs, warning of extremely heavy rainfall. Meanwhile, Indigo Airlines has even issued travel advisory due to Mumbai's heavy rainfall and cited waterlogging and traffic congestion causing flight delays. It has even advised passengers to leave early and check flight status. For more on this, our principal correspondent Disha Shah has sent us this ground report.
It has been recorded as the wettest August season so far in the last 5 years as far as Mumbai city is concerned, because the overnight rains and the continuous rainfall since Tuesday morning has made Mumbai into a complete standstill. Here we are reporting from Wadala Road, which is considered to be one of the key area and location in Mumbai, and as you can see, the entire area is completely submerged underwater because of the relentless rainfall that we are witnessing in the last 4 days. As far as the people are concerned, you can see that they have to walk through knee-deep water just to go back home safely. As far as the directives are concerned, the Maharashtra government has clearly advised people to work from home today. The private offices as well as the government offices are totally shut. The schools and colleges were declared holiday due to the red alert that has been issued by the IMD. The red alert will also stay till tonight for the city of Mumbai. visual right outside the railway station, because people are walking literally on the railway tracks, which are completely submerged, and that is why they are coming out of the station and waving through the knee-deep water. The IMD predicts that more rains are coming for the city of Mumbai on Tuesday, and for Wednesday the weather department will update the forecast very soon. With video journalist Prakash, this is Isha Shah reporting here for WION from Mumbai.
And that's all we had in this edition of our broadcast. Coming up after this very short break, Ukraine has bought another new weapon from the US. We'll tell you more about that after we come back.
Ready to dive into your daily dose of news?
Bringing you what's trending in the West and all that's setting trends in the East.
And all of this served up with a side of insightful banter.
We don't just bring you the latest stories.
We bring you your talking points for the day.
And while you do that, from the busy streets of New York, I will provide you with deeper insights on the developments through the course of the day in the US.
The show that keeps you ahead of the global curve. A conversation you'd want to be a part of. A place where news becomes an engaging exchange.
We bring you stories that impact your present.
This is World DNA. Join the conversation.
The Earth is sending distress signals. Wildfires, droughts, and melting glaciers. Can we reverse the damage? Explore the harrowing effects of climate change. It's a wake-up call. Global emergency.